And I understood, 'cause I feel the same. Arms wide open, I stand alone.
Lift Me Up featuring Rob Halford of Judas Priest, the metal god.
Absolutely, man. I grew up just listening to the guy's an icon for music and just in general. So how it came about that we got Rob was initially he had done an interview. I can't remember. I think it was on That Metal Show, and they were talking to him about like what music he likes these days. And he was quoted as saying that Five Finger Death Punch was one of his favorite new bands, and that just blew me away. I was like, wow, there's no way this happened. So when we started doing the song, we approached our management and was like, you know, if we could ever have anybody in the world on this album, let's see what Rob would do. You know, let's see what he would think. So we turned around, had management approach him, and at first I think it was a no. I think from what we got anyway, that he had said no. So we kind of walked away. We were like, we didn't think it was going to happen. And about a week later, we got a call back saying that he had heard the track "Lift Me Up" and that he was absolutely going to do it. He was flying into Las Vegas, and he was like 3 days later.
I first started working on this song like back on the Share the Well tour in an arena somewhere. We had a portable studio, electronic drum kit, and a Pro Tools rig.
Yeah.
And it kind of started with that driving beat, you know, and it's that Death Punch stomping, full on the floor beat, and then it was a trip to see it go from that all the way through the end with Rob Halford singing on it in the studio.
Absolutely,
incredible.
But yeah, I mean, growing up listening to Screaming for Vengeance, you know, Point of Entry, and then to have, you know, be in a band now with Rob Halford doing a song with us. One of those things you never, ever would have imagined. I mean, you imagined it, but you wouldn't expect it to come true. And yeah, having him on the track. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it, brother.
And I mean, he was just the coolest guy, you know what I mean? And we keep in contact, and it was really cool. He came out to Golden Gods, and they played the song at Golden Gods, and you know, me and Chris just looking at each other on stage like, dude, this is actually happening.
Literally, the moment we got off stage during rehearsals, I walked over to our management team, and I was like, I just sang background vocals with Rob Halford from Judas Priest.
So this is the first track on that new CD. This is "Lift Me Up."
All right, man, the next song is the title track.
"Wrong Side of Heaven, Righteous Side of Hell."
I love it, man.
Yeah, we were actually in the studio. All of us were actually sitting there discussing the song title and you know just how deep it was, and it just came about that you know that ended up being the title of the album, even after the song was already done. So the song, it's fantastic, man. It touches base on everything from religions to sour politics. So yeah.
It's not exactly friggin' a death metal song now, is it?
Hey, man, cue down.
I'm queuing past this one. No, it's actually one of my favorites on the record too, man. It's a different vibe. We kind of experimented with some different sounds.
Yeah.
Certainly some different drum grooves and stuff on this one. It's just different for us. It's a refreshing change. It's a welcome change in our sound.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I think this is probably one of the most well-rounded records we've ever done for sure, and this one definitely exposes that. So here it is.
And I understood, 'cause I feel the same.